Guys, you know what time it is. Everton Career Mode episode 3. This is the third day in a row I've done daily uploads. This is actually the third day in a row I'm filming. So I filmed yesterday and the day before, and today it's the 16th. It's supposed to be going up on the 17th, as the second episode went up earlier today. First game in today, we are playing Bournemouth. If I can remember correctly, I said we'd simulate the Bournemouth game, play Liverpool, play West Ham, and if we get time, we'd do also November in today's episode. So that way we would be able to split December into 2 episodes, which we are going to do anyway. So we'll sim Bournemouth and sim Brighton. We'll play Liverpool, West Ham, Palace, and United. So let's go straight into the Bournemouth game and quick sim it, and I'll see you when the results finished. So I quick simmed the game and we won 2-1. Richarlison scores in the 8th minute to open it up. Then Luis Sinistera in the 12th minute gets the equaliser, and then it was level until Jakub Kior, yesterday's player of the episode, because I am not doing a poll on the channel because I couldn't be bothered to. But Jakub Kior, yesterday's player of the episode, starts today's episode off with a bang as he scores the winner in the 86th minute to get us the win. This episode will be about an hour long, like yesterday's video was. Well, actually, no, early today's video was. It's the 16th today, but this is going up on the 17th. Because I like to film it every day. At the minute, I've been filming since Saturday, and we're going until Thursday, and then Friday. Actually, I'll be filming 2 episodes on. I'll be going on Thursday. History reckons, it says Richarlison will get 26 goals this season. That is the ratio, because he's already on 6 in 8 games. 6 times by 8 is 1 select. Let me figure it out, me sen. It's 48. So I don't know why it says Richarlison should have 28 goals this season. But next game is obviously against Liverpool, which we are simming to now. We're 8 games in, we are still unbeaten. We just got an email now from the chief executive saying about Jack Harrison's playtime, which if you guys have actually been paying attention to the grade, you know he hasn't actually had any, apart from the first game. Chelsea suffered their first defeat of the season. I think I may have actually said that though already last episode. I'm not actually sure. Yeah, I think I may have said that last episode. Anyway, City beat Arsenal to put them now in top 4. Arsenal's next game is against Chelsea, and then Chelsea play Brentford 6 days later. Arsenal currently 12th, Burnley around 18th. Obviously, Bournemouth obviously just lost to us. They could have got another point if they drew with us, and we could have been 1 step closer away from Chelsea now. Actually, Liverpool have got 4 in a row. I've got all 5 for the past 5 games. They've got a win, which they are unbeaten, to be fair. So that is normal. I'm gonna do training and come back to you when the training's finished. Training's done, and for this game I'm actually going to start, rather than do core, I'm actually going to start Nunez, as Nunez deserves it, because of his recent performances actually against in the last episode. We're going to have Jack Harrison on the bench, because that way we can get his appearance up a bit more, because obviously we still want realistically Harrison to come off the bench for us this season. Brantwaite isn't actually full stamina. He is on 92, so we'll start Van Hecke just for the stamina reasons. Van Hecke, obviously the older defender, as well as Jakub Kior. Brantwaite might be higher rated, but the past couple games, Van Hecke and Kior have been world class. They're playing like they're 80 rated, but they're not. They're only like 70. They're literally 76. Well, Kior's 77, but you know what I mean. But we are underway. in Anfield. As Alexis McAllister on the ball now for Liverpool. Di Lorenzo, I don't know where Mr. Trent Alexander-Arnold is. Now forward again. Onana finds Salah. What am I saying? Onana finds Salah for? Wendo. Endo! Already challenges Pickford there. And it's an early first half scare for Everton. There's Diaz! Another save from Pickford. We know we have to win the header here. Luis Diaz wins it again! It's 1-0 Liverpool! That is the first time of this season where we trail. But against Liverpool, what can you expect? As Richarlison re-kicks us off with Sebastian Cordova, Nunez, Patterson, Keogh, who won the header actually, but unfortunately Luis Diaz didn't actually head it in. He found the tap in because Pickford actually saved, couldn't reach it in time. There's Richarlison on the ball now in the Liverpool box. Nunez nearly finds an equaliser really early on. As Nuno Santos has curled this one in. Darwin wins the header. Onana. Cordova. It's Sebastian Cordova. Loses it out to McAllister, who wins it back now. Sebastian Cordova finds Danjuma, who finds Nunez, who back. Oh, loads to find Danjuma, but Danjuma was nice in the right position. And now here goes Luis Diaz, but he can't get past. Jakub Kiel again. Nunez. Endo. Curtis Jones now on the ball for Luis Diaz. A very speedy left winger. The Colombian. Big mistake. Oh, Van Hecke makes up for Jakub Kiel's mistake there. And just about gets the ball before Mo Salah could have pounced on it. Danjuma gets past Di Lorenzo. It's Danjuma. Comes back inside. Danjuma finds Nunez! Who nearly finds the back post. And in the 30th minute, Liverpool have been leading for 22 minutes of the game. And it looks like they'll lead at half-timers. But Andy Robertson's not playing. It's Kostas Tsimikas is playing. Jones is playing. So where's Dominic Szoboszlai? Darwin Nunez on the ball again. Nuno comes back and helps the defence deal with it. And now here's Sebastian Cordova. Can't send Richarlison away, can I say. Di Lorenzo for Mo Salah. Back now to Di Lorenzo from McAllister. Danjuma though wins the ball back now off McAllister. Richarlison has to find Nuno Santos here on this right-hand side. On this right-hand side even. Nuno Santos cuts back inside. Nunez into Sebastian Cordova. Tries to turn, but big Virgil van Dijk's there. And now it's Curtis Jones for Nunez. Forward now for Luis Diaz. Van Hecke has to come across. Can't come across quick enough. And it's Darwin Nunez with a effort that didn't really even challenge Jordan Pickford. Now it's Richarlison on the ball. He's still got a bit of pace left of him. It's Sebastian Cordova. Goes for the back corner. And it's a leveller. The equaliser. We are level at Anfield. Sebastian Cordova rolls it into the bottom corner. And it beats Alisson at his far post. And that is half time. We better not have the first half. We better not have the second half start like the first. As we actually were losing for nearly the full half. We were losing basically for the full half. But no, we kicked off now. Danjuma on the ball. He's already skipped past Mo Salah. And then Di Lorenzo takes me down. Takes Danjuma down. Mikalenko finds Cordova. Cordova clears it out to Onana. Onana can't get it past him now. Endo. Gets taken down there by Jakub Kiel. As it remains 1-1. But Virgil van Dijk whaps that to Salah, but Salah definitely was not reaching that, so it goes out of play. Danjuma goes to try and chip that over Di Lorenzo. Now Di Lorenzo. Number 6 for Liverpool, Di Lorenzo. It will be a penalty given for Liverpool. Onana just catches the legs of Di Lorenzo, which tells the referee it's a penalty. Dominic Szoboszlai is coming on now for Curtis Jones, but Mo Salah saved by Pickford. Pickford, the Everton hero, the England hero, and now here's Danjuma on the counter-attack. He's beaten Virgil on the Van Dijk on the box. Danjuma's just about to keep that in, and Alisson has to reach that because it would have been a goal for Richarlison. Di Lorenzo, McAllister. Onana might get a red card here. It won't be a red card. It'd be a warning for Amadou Onana, which we will take him off if he carries on playing like he is. Van Hecke defends well. Couldn't quite stop the shot though from Darwin Núñez, and he's give the ball now away to Salah. Van Hecke's got to come back across here. He can't deal with Mo Salah. Neither can Jakub Kiel. Pickford comes out. Liverpool lead again at Anfield. It's 2-1. Changes are needed now. We're going to bring on Doucouré at CDM. We're going to bring on Braithwaite for Van Hecke. We've got to get a draw to limit the damage. Called over. Danjuma now on the ball. He's definitely faster than Di Lorenzo, I believe. As Danjuma had to come back inside there because he would have took the ball off him. And Doucouré goes for a goal! Good save though by Alisson Becker. Danjuma, this one's even better than the last one that we scored against Sheffield United from the set piece. Cordova on the ball. Braithwaite. Back to Cordova. Cordova now finds Núñez. Núñez now finds Richarlison in the back post. Richarlison! 2-2. Statement made by Richarlison. And that time it was a quick reply. In the 75th minute. He just gets it under the keeper to get it in. Luis Diaz. Darwin Núñez. Anyone got scores now, it could win the game. In fact, no, it will win the game because of how fast the game's going. It's a 3-minute per half. As Doucouré might be able to send Danjuma through. Danjuma's still got the ball. Danjuma, he gives it away by looking for Nuno Santos rather than the midfielder of Núñez who was coming in to get the ball. Cordova. Richarlison. Nuno Santos at the back post! Nearly squeezes it past Alisson for the win. Santos now curls that one in from the corner. Joe Gomez is there though. Nuno Santos cuts inside. What can Nuno do? Can't get it past big Virgil van Dijk. And now it's Mo Salah on the counter attack now for Liverpool. Braithwaite is just slightly quicker. Slides in. Braithwaite wins it back for us. But now it's the end of the half because there's no way in hell we're going to get the ball past Di Lorenzo in time to get the attack on here. We are going to get the attack going on here. Danjuma, Doucouré finds Nuno Santos. Santos to win the game. He scuffed it. Doucouré scuffed the pass. But it's a draw. At Anfield, bearing in mind. That is a brilliant result for Everton. we could not have done better in that game. We performed brilliantly, but we just could not get the ball past Van Dijk and Matip. And Konate, to be fair. Because Konate, they did a 5 at the back, which was weird for Liverpool. I had Salah at cam, Diaz and fucking Nunes up front. Next game, obviously, against West Ham, which we are definitely playing. Because we've already said we are playing, and we're sitting in Brighton. Or was it? No, yes, that's right. I just said it was right. We've got some emails to get to though, which is a progress assessment, saying about brand exposure. We've kept 2 clean sheets this season and signed 0 veteran players, mainly because we've not got no cash to sign a veteran player. They want us to finish mid-table. We're currently 1st in the Premier League. By the way, we're the only team that actually has not lost a game yet this season, other than Liverpool. Marcelino Nunes is now 73 rated. The 23 Chilean. Take him now 17 weeks though if he wants to grow anymore. Whereas Cordova's grown by 2 this season, just turning him into a cam. And it'll take him 58 weeks now to get up to 79. Next season we're all going to get a better player in that position. Danjuma I definitely want to keep on a permanent. So we need an offer realistically for Beto in January if we want to keep Danjuma, but I don't think it'll work out anyway. I'll see you in the West Ham game, because guess what? We're already in the West Ham game. So I'm just getting forward so I can concentrate a bit more. As the game is underway, as that innings gets us kicked off. Kudus, Calvin Phillips, back to Mohamed Kudus. Still with Kudus. Onana wins the ball back there from interception. Mikalenko on the ball now. Can Mikalenko do? Juan Sebastian called over the left footer. The man that scored the opener against Liverpool last week! As he nearly scores the opener against West Ham there. The 28-year-old Mexican. And it was an absolute blinder of a goal. It slaps Alphonse Areola's arms. Danjuma, oh, it's a bit big one, that one. Braithwaite wins it, header! Can't get it past Areola. Danjuma going for the same technique. Braithwaite this time going to get it. Paqueta, Richarlison! He's took an extra touch and whacked it. If he just whacks it in, it's a goal. If he whacks it first time, it's a goal. So it remains 0-0 here in the London Stadium. Areola hoofs it up the pitch, likes to find Lucas Paqueta. Did find Lucas Paqueta, who then finds Danjuma and Onana. Danjuma on the ball now. Skips past Bowen. Mikalenko. Might be able to send Sebastian. Called over on that left hand side. Can't do no. Soucek. Kudus. Phillips again. Still with Calvin Phillips. Champions League winner, bearing in mind. Calvin Phillips is playing at West Ham. Almost alone in the game here. As Emerson takes Nuno Santos down. Nuno Santos now finds Doucouré. Doucouré after missing last week's game from the bench in the first half. But Richarlison scores. 1-0 in the 19th minute. And the 19th minute of this video. Since the premiere started. Doucouré finds Richarlison. Richarlison rifles it into the opposite corner. Phillips there now. Kudus. Mohamed Kudus. Danny Ings on the ball. Kudus. Ings again. Branthwaite's there and actually dribbles it past him there. Just to take it away from Mohamed Kudus there, who would have pounced if Branthwaite made a mistake. As Danjuma now skips it past Dedic. Amar Dedic now is nowhere to be seen. Danjuma goes for goal. Cordova's in the way. And that could have been Danjuma's first goal of the season. What a goal it would have been. As Dedic now on the ball. Cordova, yes! Cordova, bro! Sebastian Cordova wins the ball back down for us. Now it's Edson Alvarez. Areola. Ducore. Back to Cordova. Sebastian Cordova goes for a volley on the volley! And he has hit the bar. From the finesse shot outside on the weak foot. Curls it over the defender. And round the goalie. And he's hit the bar. And it hits Ducore's head. Down to Richarlison. And it isn't a goal because of Ducore being offside. Nuno Santos now on the ball. Ducore, who still haven't scored more than 3 goals in a played game in his entire career mode. Called over now on his left foot. Danjuma goes to find the inside. Why is Danjuma so bad this time round rather than the first time round when he first did the Everton career mode? Now it's Ducore making a mistake, which Mikalenko makes up for. Richarlison's offside now. Why are they offside all the time on this right hand side? Phillips. Kudus. Danny Ings. Branthwaite slides in. It's going to be a free kick. I don't know who gets booking. I don't think anyone actually gets a booking. No one gets a booking. Pickford on the ball. Danjuma. Cordova. Finds Ducore. Richarlison on the volley. It's a fantastic save by Alphonse Areola. Danjuma. Richarlison's up. Blocked. Off the line. Saved by Areola. Off the line by Emerson. And that's half time. We lead 1-0 at half time. See you in the second time. See you in the second half. When I've made changes. Because we need them massively. We made two changes. We brought Nunez on for Onana. We put Ducore in the centre defensive midfield role, and we brought on Dwight McNeil for Nuno Santos, who has got a terrible run of form this month. There's Dwight McNeil on the ball, and it's realistically second appearance in the Premier League with us this season. In the career mode, Dwight McNeil goes for. We decided to keep Dwight McNeil. For the fact that he is only 23. So I know he can definitely perform. Danjuma, who is obviously 26 in real life. Danjuma! Nearly bends one into the top corner. McNeil. Danjuma! As McNeil is realistically on this left hand side. He's on the right now though. Has performed a lot better when it comes to curling one in. Now Nunez gets past the defender, goes for a shot, and Alphonse Areola nearly didn't reach it. He'd be driven straight to the ground. I'd have been a bit concerned if he didn't. Nunez on the ball, and it's a good save again by Areola. Danjuma this time curls that one back in. Richarlison's up, off the post, and the bar. And Areola needs to clear it. He ain't though because Ducore's there. Ducore now runs back behind the defender. And then Alphonse Areola clears it away. Danny Ings now on the ball. Ings hasn't got the pace that he used to have when he was at Burnley and Liverpool. And Southampton. Kudus! From outside the box. Don't even challenge Jordan Pickford as it's wilds over. Nunez, Patterson, McNeil, he's onside, Dwight McNeil again, skips past another defender, Dwight McNeil to make his main on the team sheet for next week against Brighton, which we are going to do. We're going to put Dwight McNeil ahead of Nuno Santos, just so we don't have to play Nuno Santos every game. Don't get me quick. Yes, he is very wrong. Even he is very quick and versatile to play on either side of the wing. Dwight McNeil can as well, with him being left-footed. McNeil, Kior, Jakub Kior with his second goal of today's episode, and that was a bicycle kick. Straight into the top corner. We lead by 2. I may or may not played eFootball earlier, by the way, guys, and complete the game within an hour. It's so easy to get all the achievements. Danny Ings now, and I just distracted myself. Danny Ings makes it 2-1 Everton, as West Ham are on the score sheet, and it is that man indeed of Danny Ings. Lucas Paqueta, Nuno Santos, Nunes, clear it, thank you. Soon, Souček can't clear it away. Kior, Doucouré brings it back round. Nunes, now Richarlison, Cordova now into Richarlison even. Now back from Richarlison to Cordova. Can we score a 3-goal magic for once? No, Cordova. Richarlison, blocked by Alvarez. We're going to keep pressure on Alvarez. It don't work though. Jakub Kior win the header, yes mate. Yes! We beat West Ham. We're unbeaten right now in today's episode. We're going to simulate another 2 more matches though in today's episode. We are going to play the Man United game. We're simming Brighton and Crystal Palace, because if we don't, the episode will be too long and I kind of need to edit this and get it up by tomorrow. Well, okay, the 17th, which is the 16th today. And if I don't do that, then I will not have time to do that. And the video will be a day late, which I do not want. So, anyways, going towards the Brighton game. We are going obviously quick sim it. Manchester City are now the closest team behind us with 22 points. We've got 26, but that could always change if we don't win this game. It could stay on 26. It is going to stay on 26. The unbeaten run comes to an end, and it's Brighton's Danny Welbeck that ends it in the 46th minute. We lose 1-0 at Goodison Park. Why City win. City are now 1 point away. And once City get top, guys, if you play FC24 or FIFA, and after FIFA 19 anyway, if City are top of the, FIFA 22 also, if City are top of the league, you are not catching them. Because they just go on some crazy ass runs. The next game is against Crystal Palace, who are 15th. They've got 10 points. They've basically got nothing to play for, apart from if they lose. They could be in the relegation zone by a point if they do lose. Because 8 points is 9th, 18th, 17th and 16th. And Bournemouth still have 1 point this season. So obviously we continue now. Richarlison grabs Player of the Month for October. Deserved. As we now simulate the Crystal Palace game. This will be a tight game. I reckon we'll draw. We shouldn't win. We'll get a draw, which we do. We get a 1-1 draw with Richarlison scoring in the 11th minute and Reed Wild scoring in the 40th for Crystal Palace. And then no team could score since the 40th minute. Arsenal just beat Burnley 3-0, so thankfully Palace are not in the relegation zone. But the next game is one of the biggest games of the season for us. Man United, who are 20, we've got 23 points. We lose, they're 1 point behind us. We lose, we're second place. If we lose. City have now played their game, which they've won. But what's the scoreline? 1-0. So City, I think, have just beat, I don't know who it was, but they've beat one team 1-0. We're currently in November. This will be the final game of today's episode. Because tomorrow we'll be separating December into 2 episodes. Actually, no. Theoretically, we could do it in 1 episode and just do October and November in 1. See, that's obviously, they've only got 3 months. I've seen they've only got 3 games per month in it. Brantford is now 79 rated. Kiel is 77. Van Hecke is still 76. As long as with Nunes, Ashley Young and that. That one. No, I've done it the wrong way again. With Dawn. That one. There we go. We're going to actually start. We're actually going to bring Jack Harrison on for the bench for him. I'm going to do this. And then, not that. That. There we go. I brought Jack Harrison on the bench so we can get a full different front 3 if needs be. But we're actually not going to start Nuno's game, to be fair. We're going to start with Charles out wide. Start Danjuma in the middle. Start with Charles out wide. And start Harrison rather than Nuno. Because that's what we get. Danjuma in the middle, Charles on the left, and Harrison on the right. Just because I want to see if Danjuma plays better as like a striker of the striker rather than the winger. Because if he plays better as a striker, it means theoretically we need to go out and buy a left winger ASAP. Because it says Richarlison takes 16, I think it says like 120 weeks to be turned into a left winger. Which we have not got time for in this career mode, because it should not take 100. I mean, theoretically, it's going to take 120 weeks because we're going to be in this career mode for over 3 seasons. Amrabat, Bruno Fernandes, Amrabat again, Casemiro. Doucouré puts pressure and then gets sat down there by Casemiro. Diogo Dalot, Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro again. Loses it out now to Richarlison, who's playing on this left-hand side for the first time in the Everton shirt this season. But he's got Diogo Dalot chasing him. He's very quick though. We need to remember that. So does Richarlison now. Richarlison now with a heel-to-heel. Goes for a volley. Danjuma on the volley. Jack Harrison! Makes it 1-0, but he's offside. That could have been an insane moment for Jack Harrison to prove his worth in an Everton shirt and to say why he should be playing more often. Bruno Fernandes, Garnacho, Taremi, looks to find Garnacho, but he actually finds Jacob Kiel on the ball. Taremi again, now Bruno Fernandes, Kiel slides in, wins the ball back brilliantly. Cordova, can he link up now with Danjuma? He can. Danjuma has kind of swapped roles with Richarlison for this game. Danjuma coming with a heel-to-heel this time. 1-0 Everton. Oh, now Danjuma with the goal. He is playing better as a striker. He's putting a lot more pressure on the players as well. I've noticed that he's putting a hell of a lot more pressure on, but he's not getting involved in the game as much. Garnacho now back to Bruno. Taremi slides in with Jacob Kiel. There's going to be a free kick given on the edge of the penalty area. It's dangerous for that is dangerous, Jacob Kiel, and he will get a yellow card for his troubles. It's a straight red. Bruno Fernandes smacks it in top corner. Without Jakub Kior, we've got a 3-man defence. We need to keep the ball realistically now as much as humanly possible. Because we've got a massive gap in the defence that needs to get through, and Garnacho takes down Nathan Patterson and does not get a doesn't even get a yellow card. We get a red card for accidental leg snapping. And they don't even get a single card for purpose leg snapping. How okay is that? Anthony, the GOAT. Back to Fernandez. Amrabat. We should not have Branthwaite pushing this far up because Doucouré then has to go back. But Doucouré makes it work. Cordova. Shaw takes him down. Martinez. Casemiro, then Cordova slides in. Richarlison finds the gap now for Amadou Onana. Amadou Onana! Saved by Andre Onana. Fantastic save by Andre Onana, to be fair. Garnacho on the ball. Don't make us lose 2 games in November, please. Cordova. Danjuma can't squeeze it in. Harry Maguire then takes outside the ball. Up the pitch. Danjuma should not be there, but Onana should be there. As he gives us the lead again. Right before half time. Amadou Onana makes it 2-1 Everton. Right in front of the Everton fans. And that is what you expect from Danjuma playing on the left wing. Not when he's playing on the striker position. Doucouré, Cordova, Harrison, Jack Harrison, Danjuma! And he misses a tap in to end the half. Just as I thought this guy was being good. Just as I thought this guy was about to be the next striker for Richarlison in January. Well, I think we have what we've got Autumn Dog pick on his way. But still. Danjuma. Cordova. Richarlison on the ball. Sends Diogo Dallo on the floor. Richarlison has got no one with him for support here. Richarlison has to go alone. Richarlison nearly did go alone and nearly worked with Andre Onana with the ball to save it. Now Harrison on the crossing. Branthwaite didn't put any weight on the ball. To Remy. Branthwaite has to come back across. Casemiro. Fernandez. We've got an itch on my nose real quick. Bruno Fernandes again. Amrabat wants to win the game. Well, wants to realistically get the equaliser for Manchester United today. Whether they want to do it, has to do it now, says Arnold Danjuma. On the ball. Onana. Danjuma. Goes down. Free kick given. And that has to be a yellow card at least, ref. Thank you. What the fuck? Anthony now, who intercepted the free kick, has ran past Mikalenko, but can't get past Branthwaite, the hidden son that Everton know about since the academy really took off in 2018, and it's not going to work again. Amadou Onana comes across, can't get it. Richarlison to Remy. Versus Branthwaite. Branthwaite wins again. Casemiro then takes down Onana. Again, not a free kick. Luke Shaw on the ball. Oh, let it slide, ref. I just think so and all. Casemiro to take. Fernandez! And what was Sebastian Cordova doing there? Onana wins the ball back. Can we finally get a third in the game of football, please? Nope. Anthony. Taremi. Branthwaite on the ball. Loses it out now. What is going on? Amrabat. Mount. We won the ball back with Patterson. Harrison. Doucouré. Danjuma. Turns. Sends Lisandro Martinez away. Maguire can't stop it. But then Andre Onana can. Harrison curls this one in. Who's that? Onana! Beats Andre Onana at his near post. From the header. We have finally scored 3 goals in a football game. Onana with a brace, bearing in mind, from CDM. What kind of hell can this guy do that we don't know about? Branthwaite back to Onana. Onana now to Mikalenko. Branthwaite now on the ball. Onana. Doucouré. Turns. Cordova. For a it's 4-1. Everton 4, United 1. Onana gets beaten again. We have just had a statement win against Man United, saying we are good and we can beat the big 6 clubs. And that is the end of the game. We obviously tomorrow's episode, well, the 18th. The 18th episode, which I believe is the Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday's episode, guys, which will be tomorrow when this video goes up. The time of releasing this, it's 2 days from now. In 2 days from now, we will have the new episode up of December. We are currently still in November. We've got no more games left. Jakub Kior, obviously, I will have to do that real quickly now, though, before the end of the episode, because otherwise I will forget. Jakub Kior. Okay. He's 78 rated now, Kior is, after that game, which I would not agree with. But Danjuma definitely played a lot better at the striker role. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Peace.